So I told you what we needed to have happen last time, because then we could move ahead. You told me you were working. You told me all of those things, but then you decided to make your own priorities. It's 1+. All right.
here.
Where are we on this case?
Well, last week, 2 weeks ago, Mr. Cunningham appeared and was supposed to make a payment. Last week, he came and showed me a money order for $900. And because he said he didn't know what to do with it. I told him to drop it off at 206 North Huron. He didn't do that. I called him Friday afternoon and said, when are you going to do that? He said, I'm waiting for a ride. He dropped something off last night at 6 o'clock. I haven't been able to verify what he did. I don't understand why he waited a week when he could have simply walked over there and put it in the drop slot on the door as I told him. I believe he showed up last night as somebody was leaving, but I don't have any way of verifying what he dropped off. But I would like to proceed with the judgment because he simply.
Mr. Cunningham? Yes. I remember the last time we were here, you were showing that to me. You were going to take it over there.
Yes, I did. My lights had got cut off, and it's just me in the house. So I had to cash one of the money orders to get my lights and stuff turned back on, deposit it back in my checking account to get my lights turned back on. That's why I was late trying to get the money back up to put in there. Okay. Now the money's in there. The money's in the drop box. I put it in there. I seen the guy. He said he was waiting on me when he left, and I was like, he was like, just put it in the drop box because that wasn't Mr.
Cunningham. That wasn't their deal. You were supposed to get over there. I get what you're saying about your lights being cut off. I get all of that. That was not our deal.
I understand, Your Honor. But I put in the money orders in the drop box right now.
Well, it'll then be credited against the judgment I'm about to issue. Go ahead. I'm going to find no tribal issue. How much is owing, Mr. Judgment for possession to the plaintiff?
The rent is $22.17. Court cost of $162 for a total of $23.17.
$23.17. The $900 will be credited if it's over there onto that. I'll extend the rate date so that the defendant needs to pay that by May 15th.
Your Honor, can I have some? I don't have any resources. I have a job. I have a job, Your Honor. I have a job. And I put the money in there. I don't want to have a judgment on me, so I will have to pay this. I have a job.
Mr. Cunningham, I was trying to avoid that. That's why we were doing. That's why we were doing what. Okay, if you want to talk, I'm going to let you go ahead and talk, and then I'm going to have my words. So you go ahead and tell me what you want to tell me.
No, Your Honor, you go ahead and say what you got to say, Your Honor. I'm strictly on your time.
So I told you what we needed to have happen last time, because then we could move ahead. You told me you were working. You told me all of those things, but then you decided to make your own priorities. I can't have people doing that because I'm getting the landlords to try to do some of these things. You got to carry your end of it. It didn't happen. So I'm giving them the judgment. The judgment's going to be at a lower amount because if I wait till next week to take a judgment, it's going to be at a higher amount because it's going to include your May rent. I'm going to suggest that you then talk to them. I've extended the time for you to talk to them. You lay out specifically how you're going to get this paid.
Yes, sir.
And try to make sure that you can maintain your housing. But I've done everything I can do.
David, can I call you on the phone?
There's nothing I can do because
so you're the lawyer, and I don't want to talk to you.
But you've never done what we've talked about doing. So we'll talk.
I always pay. I want to talk to you on the phone, sir. Please, can I talk to you on the phone?
Call me Monday. Call me Monday.
Monday.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Red Shield rent
balance of $14.
میگه برای اینکه
$14.
برای $14
So they need $14? Is that what you're telling me, Miss Lacy?
That is what I'm telling
Go
you.
ahead, Madam Interpreter, interpret that,
Yes.
please.
میگه
With all the
میگه
sarcasm
همه
I have in my voice. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
میگه داره بهش میگه راست میگی برای $14 همه اینا ما چیز کردیم برای $14 منتظرید شما قاضی خیلی عصبانی شده برای $14 میخواهید همه این کارا رو بکنید بفرما go ahead
Mr. Sharif, do you have $14?
میگه $14 داری تو بهشون بدی
بله ما از این اطلاع نداشتم که این پروسه تکمیل شده به این خاطر ما آنلاین شده.
Yes, I do have $14. I wish I'd known. If I'd known that it was about the $14, I would have paid it a long time ago.
Okay. Me too.
میگه منم.
Sir, can you bring $14 to the court today in cash?
میتونی امروز کش $14 برای دادگاه ببری؟
آنلاین پرداخت کنیم یا کش ببریم؟
Online or you want me to bring it in cash?
I need it in cash to the courthouse.
میگه میخوام بیای اینجا دادگاه $14 بدی. Your Honor, where is the court?
We are on Washtenaw Avenue.
Okay, اونجا پلوی واشتنا and اونجا آره by Hogback, واشتنا.
تا چند بجه باز است اونجا؟
How late are you open?
The door's 4 p.m.
بایستی قبل از ساعت 4 اونجا باشی.
درست است. آدرس برایم بفرست. ما $14 گرفتم میمون.
Okay, if you please give me the address, I will be more than happy to stop by and pay the $14.
4133 Washtenaw Avenue.
Okay, Washtenaw Avenue, got it. نوشتمش. 4133 4133 Washtenaw Avenue.
We are right down by the sheriff's department.
آره پلوی اونجا مال پلیس ستیشنه. روبروی کنتاکی فراید چیکن یک کنتاکی فراید چیکن هست on Washtenaw قبل از Carpenter before Carpenter Road. A lot of my clients know about Kentucky Fried Chicken, so it's an easy way to say.
Do you know where that is, sir?
میدونی کجاست؟
آدرس بگیرم در جی پی اس بندازیم.
Yes, I do know where it is, but I will take it and put it on GPS also.
All right. I will adjourn this matter then to May 5th, 2023 at 2 p.m. with the court's admonishment to plaintiff that with the promissory note and the $14 in the court that this matter ought to be dismissed.
میگه انشالله که هفته آینده روز 5 روز جمعه ساعت 2 میخوام این همش تموم بشه انشالله. تو اگه امروز بیای پولا رو بیاری ورقه میدیم تا تمومش کنیم ولی کورت داریم ساعت 2 هفته آینده.
درست است. $14 مربوط به کورت میشه بیارم اونجا.
Okay, will I get a receipt for this $14?
Yes, we will give you a...
آره بله.
درست.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Your
So
Honor.
that there's a promissory note and the $14 will have been received prior to May 1st. That is why I would be insistent on the dismissal.
میگه برای همینه من خیلی مهمه تو بیای امروز قبل از روز دوشنبه برای اینکه 1 میه.
ما کوشش میکنم امروز بیام.
I will do my best and I will be there before 4 o'clock.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay, merci. خیلی ممنون. Thank you, Your Honor. We'll see you next week.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks. Have a good
you.
weekend, everybody.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes. You know, I was almost going to fall out when I heard Kentucky Fried Chicken. I ate this. I didn't know what I was going to do, but court does call the case.
This courtroom exchange is a striking example of how quickly a seemingly small financial dispute can turn into a serious housing crisis. The case centers on Mr. Cunningham, who was behind on rent and had previously been given an opportunity to make a payment toward the amount owed. The court heard that he had obtained a $900 money order, but instead of immediately delivering it as instructed, he delayed for roughly a week. Cunningham explained that his electricity had been shut off and he had to use the money to restore his utilities before rebuilding the funds needed for the payment. The judge acknowledged his circumstances but made it clear that the agreement had been specific. Cunningham was expected to complete his part, and the court could not simply overlook the missed deadline. The landlord was therefore granted a judgment for possession, with the amount owed calculated at $2,317, subject to a $900 credit if the payment was verified. The judge extended the deadline to May 15,